All right, everyone. It's officially started. We've just started destroying the main bathroom of the house. You know it's the main bathroom because of the window. It's the only bathroom in the house that has a window. This wall still needs to get destroyed, but I'm gonna actually remove that. But this is a nice before. All right. Let's see. Oh no, there's another wall missing. All the way up to the ceiling. It's starting to get destroyed. So, yep, all the way around, pretty much gone. Almost. You have this wall. We'll have to take that off. We'll have to be very careful around this window. I'm thinking of getting a bunch of cardboard or something to put over it. But yeah, the mold, you can see it. That's one of the reasons why I'm getting rid of this stuff. It's just plaster. Literally just regular plaster. So, it is definitely not mold proof. All right. It is September 14th, and now we have no back wall, no side walls, no attic at all. Or, well, no ceiling. We just have nails everywhere. So I'm actually using some of them to hang my tools on, so I'm gonna miss them. So now we're gonna probably put the bathroom vent right around here, and then we're gonna run the tubing up over that way. There's a roof vent up over probably another foot or so that direction. So we'll need about 6 feet of conduit or vent pipe. We're gonna replace that. What is that? So you're doing something in the kitchen? Yeah. Then we're gonna fix this hole. Not sure what to do with the flashing around the window. I think I'm gonna cut it out with a saw and just leave the window itself alone. We're gonna tile around that instead. And then we're gonna redo. The first thing I do is gonna redo electrical. So here's the feeder line going out and going zigzagging around the studs and out to the outside with the other old lines that go to the rest of the house. Yeah. So that's it. I think that's all the major stuff. I can still get rid of this. I still have to get rid of that. So okay, September 14th, 2025. Back wall is gone. All the side walls are gone. The way in. The ceiling is completely demolished and ready for insulation. It was very little. It was about 1 inch or 2 thick. So what's left is we're gonna replace that valve. We're gonna rerun that wire and redo this entire junction box. We're gonna put 2 switches here, and we're gonna put a vent right there. That pipe moves. I actually moved it to empty what insulation there was and push it into the attic. All right, that's it. Alrighty, everyone. As you can see, the box is in. That's good. The vent's almost done too. The electrical's in. Goes to that box, and then it goes outside. So we are ready to put lights soon, which is also really good. The toilet is gone, as well as the shower. everything is gone. And that's it so far. Insulation's gonna be in this week. I'm gonna put the insulation in the. Good morning, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just kidding. Okay, well, on this episode, we have already finished. Yeah, I wrote those Bible verses in there. Someone to find. I found a date over here. It's very, very difficult to see, even with direct light. There's a date and initials written way down here. You can barely see it. It says 9/28/53, and then like CB dash, and then, or maybe it's CBJ, I'm not sure. But that's someone's initials from when this house was born, which is why we're remodeling it. It's probably, I mean, this bathroom was falling apart. It was made out of this material, which is like just plaster. You can see it's some sort of concrete / plaster stuff. And it was growing mold, like a I don't know, like a mushroom farm? I don't know how to say it. But yeah, we're getting there. The wiring's done. We did the bathroom wiring. Finished the insulation. Got a working fan. Oh, we gotta turn it on. Show the crowd. Show it. Oh yeah. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth tearing the bathroom apart just to have a fan. Okay, we're gonna do this today. We're gonna patch that hole that leads into the intake of the air conditioning. And we're gonna start putting foam on the walls. Most of them. This wall and most of this wall. We're gonna probably do the left side. This side, we're gonna put the cabinet there. I'm not sure how we're gonna do it. I mean, we can't cut this whole width of this beam off because we have this support here that's supporting the wall for the cabinet. We definitely can't put it on the wall that you usually put the sink on, unless we really want a small one that would fit in this little cubby right here, because we have like plumbing right there, electrical up there, which we're moving up. Today we're moving it to 80 inches, so it'll be a little bit higher and a little bit more modern than the 50s, which is really low. I got like about 70 inches high there. So, and we're gonna go to Home Depot and we're gonna get some material for this. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna replace that pipe down there. It's bent. And I don't want it to leak, so we're gonna just replace it today. We're not gonna do it today. We're gonna replace it someday. But yeah, today we're gonna just focus on over the door, everywhere you can see the attic from inside here. We're gonna definitely put insulation there. It's perfect timing. The weather is starting to really cool down here. So, all right. Good morning, everyone. So far, this is the progress of the bathroom. Ceiling still insulated. The walls, and they're slowly getting insulated. The most important thing, though, is that the plumbing is done. I have replaced this bent up piece, and I have also replaced the valve. And outside this wall here, there's a pipe going out. There was a literal manifold, and I replaced it, and finally got it to stop leaking yesterday. So it was a pain in the butt. All right, well, that's it for the update. Okay, everyone. Obviously, the walls are done. Even the most complicated wall in the world with the pipes going on. Not easy. Got everything done. Finally, we're gonna do the cement board soon. Look at this, everyone. Ceiling's up and the north wall is up. We're gonna be putting up the east wall. They're just sitting there, and the west wall already cut. They're just sitting there, so that's why they seem lower. They're just leaning up against the walls. But yeah, cement board is up. All right, everyone. It is December 20th. Only 5 days before Christmas. And we got every single piece of the cement board up. That's drying glue. We got everything up. The door, over the door, the east wall, that's what the E means. That one's up to, no, that's not, it's written backwards. Other wall, the window, we even got the windowsill in. Little baby pieces of cement board all the way around. Nicely done. Turned out a lot better than the other bathroom. It's my second room I've done redoing cement board. This is the most exciting part. It's just an electric fan that works. We'll soon have lights in there. We'll have a new outlet, new switch, new lights, but only after the cement and paint is up. I'm gonna cement I'm gonna tape off all these gaps and places where I put bolts and use cement to fill in the areas, on the edges. Some of them fit really tight. There's like hardly any of a gap at all. Some of the stuff that I've measured, they were so tight that I had to pound them in. So that's it. All right, everyone. We got all the tape up today. It's all ready for some thin set. And they're preparing to thin set around the corners and stuff. There's some down there. We're fully ready and we're to rock and roll. There's a little bit of tape over each spot where you can easily see where all the bolts are. So I did some reinforcement straps on that wall. Kind of flexes right there. All right, well, that's it. All right, that's the 30th, and it looks the same except for the window. Spent like a couple hours on this yesterday, just putting some concrete up inside here, thin set. This is definitely not what the contractors did in the other bathroom. This is pretty much where I got to the bathroom. I got the cement board up, and then I hired somebody out, and to my dismay, they didn't even mud. They just put the red guard right over everything and just put like 5 coats of red guard on. And I do believe in putting lots of coats of red guard, but everywhere I've looked, thin set is put on first, so that's what I'm doing. This will be good before. All right, everyone. Yesterday, which was the 30th, I did all these corners and down the sides here, did the entire little section, mudded it. Started mudding the holes. And as you can see, the darker areas is what I've done so far today. I'll probably do another video. That was hard. It's a pain in the butt. Everything still is going to be a pain. Alrighty, everyone. It's the end of the 31st. As you can see, I did the back corners over there. See that one and that one all the way up. You can see that it's wet. Yesterday I did all the top corners and then the sides here. And I also did in here. This was a pain in the butt because hardly any tools fit in there. I had a tiny little itty bitty tool. But today, I pretty much did half the ceiling, which is really good. Had to stop, been too tired. Been doing this since 10. All right. Well, tomorrow there'll be another update. Hello, everyone. Progress has been made. We got an entire ceiling textured and thin setted. Still have all the edges and the corners of this wall. Still needs to be done. Started this wall today. Did that wall last night and this morning. As you can see, I did like the second half of the wall. And I'm planning on doing this wall next. I'm gonna focus on the shower areas first because even though I had 100 pounds of thin set, I've already used 50 pounds plus the bag that you just saw on the ground. So there's literally 50 pounds of thin set on these two walls right here, and then this, and that is from the new bag. So it's currently Wednesday the 7th. We got the whole shower area done. Started cement board around the critical areas as I am running out of, thin set. Just around the weak spots of the cement board, obviously around where I cut. I'm gonna do all of this area, just all the way around on the bottom here. You can see my line. I'm gonna try to do it up to, and I'm gonna do about a foot up. You can see my line down there, about a foot up. Pretty straight for me, just drawing it, and then I'm gonna definitely try to get some cement on these little spots. Alright, well that's it for this update. Alright everyone. It's the day I was waiting for. Oh, this is the last of the thin set. As you can see, there's some spots on the walls that haven't seen any thin set. Thank goodness that I did the whole area where the shower is, as you guys remember. These areas will less likely see water. That's about 2 feet high there. And I just put it on for strength. This is where the sink's going to be, so I definitely did a little higher. And I obviously did around the plug for strength, and then a lot around the switch and the place where the light's going to be for strength. We're going to put some regular old-fashioned spackle on the naked parts of the wall so we can have the texture that we're going after. I'm trying my best to mimic what the rest of the house has. Does kind of look a little similar. It's probably not perfect. I'm not no drywall expert. So that's it. All right, everyone. It is 1:17. My little girl hasn't come out yet, so I've been working on this. As you can see, everything is now done. This is the last little bit I did over here. I tried something different. This stuff sucked, so I chipped off a bunch of it. We're done. Yay. Alrighty, everyone. As you can see, the waterproofing membrane is up. I made sure I did around the sink, where the sink's gonna go. Around every corner. the top where the shower is going to be. Kind of made it a little bit longer. As you can see down here, you can make out that I kind of went about a foot or two past where it's going to be. So, you know, if we take a shower and it splashes everywhere, it's not going to get it inside the wall. This is just one coat. We're going to have to get more of this red stuff, so. Alrighty, everyone. We got the primer coat on. This is Kills, which is a really good primer. It's mold resistant. Did every corner. There's 2 coats, Kills. I purposely stopped where I wanted the tile to be, so that's why there's a line along the bottom. You know, we don't want to waste any paint, so. Alright, well, hoping that, you know, God willing, we have energy for tomorrow to finish painting this. Alrighty, everyone. You can't tell, well, maybe you can, you can see the reflection. The paint is on the walls, and it is semi-gloss, so you can kind of see it. You can see the difference between, you can see that I didn't paint where the cabinet's going to be. I thought that would be a waste of paint. So you can see the primer and the paint. So this is a very, very light purple. Eva will love it, as well as our little boy, if we get one. We'll see. All right.